Hey, it's Dan Morales, and this is Homebuyer Radio. This is episode number 48. Hard to believe we've done 48 episodes of the podcast. I actually find it hard to believe that I can find 48 different topics to talk about in the world of mortgages. The one good thing about our industry is that it continues to change and it's always evolving and the rules are always changing. So I'm pretty sure I'm never going to run out of content for this podcast. But I wanted to record a follow-up to last week's episode. Okay, last week in episode number 47, we talked about second homes. And after that episode, I received an email from somebody with a question. And the question was, hey, Dan, if I go for a second home mortgage, can I count any rental income that I would get from that second home as part of my income when I qualify for the mortgage? Meaning that this person had kind of mentioned, hey, if I took that property, I'm only going to use it part of the year, but the other part of the year, I'm going to put it on, let's say, VRBO or Airbnb, and maybe rent it out for the times that I'm not going to use it. Can I use that income that I get from renting it out as part of the income that I would need to qualify for the mortgage? That's an easy answer. The answer is no. You can't, right? When you buy that property as a second home, you are buying that property as a vacation home for your exclusive use, okay? There is a document that you will sign at the time of closing that specifically, it's typically what's called a second home rider. That document says that you are not going to be using that property as a rental property, and you're not going to, if you will, rent it for the exclusive use of somebody else, it's for your exclusive use. So in other words, you're not buying it with the intention of renting it out and good stuff like that. Okay. Now there are mortgages that you can do if you're looking to do that, right? If you're looking to buy a property and rent it out, and it's going to be something that's kind of be an income producing property for you, there are mortgages that allow for that. And I'll tell you what we'll do is we'll talk about that next week. We hit episode 49 next week. We'll talk about some income producing property mortgages and good stuff like that. But I wanted to answer the question real quick, and I thought it was a great follow up to last week's episode that you cannot use rental income on a second home when you qualify for the mortgage to buy that property. Okay, when you qualify, you got to be able to qualify for any current mortgage you might have, as well as the mortgage for the second home that you're going to buy. You got to be able to qualify for both of those payments. Okay, you can't count rental income as part of that. Okay, my name again is Dan Morales. I lend pretty much in all of the 50 states. I'm a mortgage loan officer. The goal of this podcast is hopefully to obviously educate you and teach you about the mortgage process and kind of what to expect as you go down the road of buying a property. But it's also to help you understand that if you're going to take out a mortgage, we want you to be doing it with us. Okay, we want to have the opportunity to help you. You're going to get somebody who knows what they're doing. I got a team of people that work behind me that are awesome. We've all worked together for a really long time, and I think we do a lot of things that are different than most places. My mortgage underwriter and processor all sit right next to me. We're all right next to each other. We've all worked with each other for just north of 20 years. So we really know what we're doing. We'd love to have the opportunity to help you. Again, my name is Dan Morales. My NMLS number is 709729. You can reach me at 616-931-4629. Again, 616-931-4629. Email address is dan@danmorales.com. That's DANMORALEZ.com. And North Point Bank is an equal housing lender.